Good evening, and welcome to Greenhouse on Broadway at the Tony Awards. Tonight, you will experience incredible talent and entertainment as we showcase 16 different musicals that have made Broadway history. At the end of the show, there will be a short award ceremony. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. And please, do not, under any circumstance, stand up to capture photos or videos. Our team will capture the entire show and will be shared after. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to give a warm welcome to our talented hosts for this evening, Laura Madera and Gallo Aguayo.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Greenhouse on Broadway, the Tony Awards.
Bienvenidos, damas y caballeros, niñas y niñas, a Greenhouse and Broadway, Premios Los Tonys.
Tonight, we will see award-winning performances from throughout the year from a variety of different Broadway shows.
The dancers have been preparing and practicing for weeks to put together a show you will never forget.
Now, to kick off the night, our staff and company girls are going to take us from the streets of New York straight into the audition room. So please, let's give a warm welcome for a chorus line.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. But when you're walking down the street and you ain't got enough to eat, the river runs right off and you're nowhere. Say the women treat you fine on Broadway. But looking at them just gives me the blues. 'Cause how you gonna make some time? All you got is one thing dime. One thing dime won't even shine your shoes. Say I want us to know on Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus from home, they all say. But they ain't wrong, I know they are. 'Cause I can play this here guitar. I can quit till I'm a star on Broadway. And I can quit till I'm a star on Broadway. On Broadway, on and I won't quit till I'm a star. On Broadway.
Starting position is turned in third. Hips and shoulders on the diagonal, elbows up, chest up, chin up, eyes front. Ready? A 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, change. Walk, walk, point, 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 flick, step, kick. Okay, let's do it again. From singular sensation, and point, away from the mirror. A 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1.
Wow, what a sensation they were.
Truly, what a great way to start the show. You know, Gallo, a chorus line is known as one of the most revolutionary shows in musical theater history.
I did not know that.
Yes, creators Michonne Peacock and Tony Stevens interviewed real dancers and used their stories to create the show. It was the first time in Broadway history that a Broadway show had been all about ensemble dancers written by ensemble dancers. There were no leads or fancy sets, just real stories and amazing choreography.
Wow, I love that, but I have a fact for you, Laura.
Oh, do tell.
The musical Follies was one of Stephen Sondheim's first Broadway shows. He wrote the music and lyrics. He later went on to earn 8 Tony Awards, 8 Grammy Awards, and an Oscar. The iconic song Broadway Baby was performed by Ethel Shutter at 76 years old. It's never too late to pursue your dreams.
Wow, Gallo, that's good. Whether you are 6 or 76, this song is great to listen to. So please, put your hands together for Ballet One's Broadway Baby.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for that one big chance to be in a show. Oh, gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday, maybe, all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. Say, Mr. Producer, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I got, plus a tube of grease paint and a follow spot. I'm a Broadway baby, slaving out of 5 and 10, dreaming of the great day when I'll be in a show. Broadway baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating out a greasy spoon to save on my dough. At my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square.
Let's give it up again for those adorable ballerinas! You know, I just believe they all have the potential to make it to Broadway. I just know it.
Me too.
Okay, so next up, we have Jersey Boys, a jukebox musical.
What does a jukebox musical mean, Lauda?
Oh, come on, I'd be happy to tell you. So a jukebox musical is when the majority of the songs in the show are well-known songs that you would hear on the radio instead of the original Broadway music.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yes, and the story of the musical Jersey Boys was written based on a real-life story of one of the most successful pop groups of the 1960s, the Four Seasons.
Without further ado, here's Ballet Tap Combo to perform Can't Take My Eyes Off of You.
like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stay. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. my eyes off you. You're just too good to be true.
It's hard to take our eyes off of them, is what I think, right? Give it up one more time. Now, what a great crowd we have here at Greenhouse on Broadway, the Tony Awards. An applause for you now. Now, this next act is a little bit different. One of my dearest friends is going to be singing a song for us.
Well, musical theater is acting, dancing, and singing.
Exactly. She's going to be performing the iconic song from the musical Funny Girl called Don't Rain on My Parade. This song was originally sung by legend Barbara Streisand. And Funny Girl is currently back on Broadway for all of those that are fans. And Leah Michelle is starring in the show for any of you Glee fans in the house.
Well then, it makes sense that Asha would sing this song if all of the greatest have sung it. She is one of my favorite singers of all time.
Same here. Now, if we could give a warm welcome to my best friend, Miss Asha Brown Forsythe.
Life's happy and the sun's all a fire. Don't run a
She is a powerhouse.
Oh, I know. I had chills the entire time.
Speaking of greatest singers, did you know Beyonce was in the movie Dreamgirls?
I did, but did you know that Dreamgirls was actually first on Broadway before it became a movie?
I did not know that.
Yes. And once the movie came out, a song sung by Beyonce's character called Listen was then added to the stage production, which is super rare. Once a show is open on Broadway, there are hardly ever any changes.
Listen, I get it. If Beyonce sings in it, I want it in my show.
Well, it's your lucky day, because we have something coming right up. Here comes Ballet 2 dancing to Dreamgirls.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Crystal Room is proud to present the club debut of America's new recording stars, The Dreams!
Every man has his own special dream, and your dream's just about to come true. Life's not as bad as it may seem if you open your eyes to what's in front of you. We're your dreamers, boys, we make you happy. Yeah, we're your dreamers, boys, we'll always care. We're your dreamers, dreamers will never leave you. No, no, and all you've got to do is dream, baby, we'll be there. Dreamers will help you through the night. Dreamers will make you feel alright. Dreamers keep you dreaming your whole life through. Yeah, dreamers can make your dreams come true. We're your dreamers, boys, we make you happy. Yeah, 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 we're your dreamers, boys, we'll always care. We're your dreamers, dreamers will never leave you. No, no, all you've got to do is dream, baby, we'll be there. Dreamers will help you to survive.
No.
The musical Dear Evan Hansen focuses on a more serious subject matter about mental health, relationships, and maturing into young adulthood.
So contemporary musical theater has greatly evolved since the 50s. Rather than just being a place for you to escape, laugh, and be entertained, musicals are reflecting the struggles of real life and challenging their audiences to make a difference in the world.
Dear Evan Hansen is a clear example of that by being one of the first shows on Broadway to address mental health. Sung by Ben Platt, the musical went on to win 6 Tony Awards.
So here to perform You Will Be Found, please welcome our contemporary dancers.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found.
Someone who really needed to hear this today. So thank you, Evan Hansen, for doing what you're doing.
I never met you, Connor, but coming on here, reading everyone's posts, it's so easy to feel alone, but Evan is exactly right. We're not alone.
We're not alone. None of us. None of us.
None of us are alone.
Well, especially now, with everything you hear in the news.
Share,
repost.
Thank you, Evan Hansen, for giving us a space to remember Connor.
Together.
To find each other.
Big prayers from Michigan,
Vermont, Sacramento.
Thank you, Evan Hansen.
Repost. Thank you, Ashton. Video. Thank you.
Even when the dark is crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found.
Wow, that was simply beautiful.
Thank you, dancers, for such a moving experience.
It's hard to move on from that. That was really touching. But we do have to move on. So our next number is from one of my favorite musicals, Hairspray.
Did you know Hairspray was set during the 1960s civil rights movement, which is a huge aspect of the plot? It opened up in a small musical in Seattle in 2002, and within 9 months was invited to perform on Broadway and later made into a film.
And the 2007 film is one of the 10 highest grossing films that are musicals of all time.
The musical won 8 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, Best Score, and Best Book.
Please welcome our Broadway Stars class performing You Can't Stop the Beat.
Our next dance piece is from a show that has been on Broadway for over 25 years, The Lion King.
The Lion King, a true classic. Everyone loves The Lion King, which proves why it is the Broadway show that sells the most tickets.
It's quite a production. It takes about 114 people to prepare for each performance.
Gallo, and I thought you took a long time to get ready. That takes longer. His family knows. Okay.
Something I found interesting is during Black History Month, the younger actors who play Simba and Nala learn about Black historical figures and present it to the cast. The older actors say every day they always learn something new.
That's truly amazing. They are trying to raise up the next generation, which is exactly what Greenhouse is trying to do.
Exactly, so let's celebrate our next youngest group performing I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
looking down. I'm working on my room.
Thus far, a rather uninspiring thing.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. No one say do this.
Now when I said
No one
that,
say be there.
what I meant
No one say
was,
stop much.
what you don't
No one say
realize.
see here.
No, no, see here.
Free to run around all day.
That's definitely ours.
Free to do it all my way.
I think it's time that you and I arranged a heart-to-heart.
Pigs are needed by some little cornmeal pasta.
If this is where the monarchy is headed, count me out. Out of service, out of Africa. I wouldn't hang about. This child is getting wildly out of way.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Everybody look left. Everybody look right. Everyone you look high. Send it in spotlight.
Not yet.
Let every creature go for broken sea. Let's hear it in the herd and on the wing. It's gonna make it seem wondrously. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Oh, we just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Wow, what a show that has been. Let's give it a round of applause once again for all of our
And it's not over yet. Next up, we have a piece from one of the most popular musicals of all time, Hamilton. Yes, created by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is from right here in Washington Heights.
Hamilton swept the Tonys with a total of winning 11 awards. It's 1 out of 10 musicals to win a Pulitzer Prize.
Lin-Manuel told the story of America then, throughout America now, casting the founding fathers as people of color.
The show is both rapped and sung, and the song Guns and Ships contains the fastest spoken words in Broadway musical history.
Please put your hands together for Hip Hop 3, dancing to Guns and Ships.
How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire? Leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman!
I'm taking this horse battle reins, wicked red coats, weather with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop a random up and scatter the remains down. Watch me engaging them, escaping them, and rating them out. I go to France for more fun. I come back with more guns and ships, and so their balance shifts.
We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts.
We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but For this to succeed, there's someone else we need.
I know.
So he knows what to do in the trench, ingenuity, and fluent in French, I mean. So you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do in the bench, I mean? No one has my resilience or matches my practical, tactical brilliance. You want to fight for your land back?
I need my right-hand man back.
Yeah, get your right-hand man back. You know you gotta get your right-hand man back. I mean, you gotta put some thought into the letter, but the sooner the better to get your right-hand man back.
Alexander Hamilton, troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander.
They would make Lin-Manuel very proud.
Absolutely. Up next, we have a dance from the musical Finding Neverland.
Finding Neverland is based on the true events that led J.M. Barrie to create Peter Pan, or The Boy Who Wouldn't Grow Up. And it sings to the child in all of our hearts.
As Barrie experienced writer's block, he met a caring widow, Sylvia Davies, and her 4 sons, George, Peter, Jack, and Michael. They would all embark on adventures of imagination together, except Peter, unwilling to play and still mourning from his father's death. Barrie helped him to learn how to play again, instilling the desire of pursuing children's theater.
I love that. And I think these performers are helping us to reconnect with that inner childlike spirit inside of all of us.
I know that's true. Get ready for our next dance. We're all made of stars from Ballet 1.
You can be anything you wanna be. You can go anywhere you wanna see. A little hard work and you can do it. Faith will get you through it. So many possibilities. You gotta believe it, see it, and you can be it. The answers are all inside yourself. The universe has plenty of space, and the gift that it gave to the whole human race is that we're all made of stars. We're all made of dreams. No matter who you are, you can do what you want, go where you like, be who you wanna be. If a doctor could save only just one life from pain and from misery, that's what I wanna be.
I would sail all around the world, a life of discovery. That is the life for me. If I can write every single day, I would write all my cares away. I'd be leading a different life, a wonderful life, a magical life. You can do what you want, go where you like, be who you wanna be.
Be what you wanna be.
Be what you wanna be.
So beautiful. Up next, we have another song written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, but from a different musical called In the Heights.
This is a musical written from his experience growing up in Washington Heights. He wrote and performed the show. He is truly a self-made artist who worked hard and made it to Broadway.
And that opened up doors for him to write on several different projects, including but not limited to just some small shows, you know, Moana, Encanto. We don't know those, do we?
Here to perform 96,000, please welcome to the stage Hip Hop 2.
$96,000.
Damn.
$96,000.
Holla.
96,000.
That's a lot of spray cans.
96,000.
Yo, if I won the lotto tomorrow, well, I know I wouldn't bother going on no spending spree. I'll pick a business school and pay the entrance fee. And maybe if you're lucky, you'll stay friends with me. I'll be a businessman richer than Nina's daddy. Tiger Woods and I on the links, and he's my caddy. My money's making money. I'm going from po to modo. Keep the bling. I want the brass ring like Frodo.
Oh no, here goes Mr. Braggadocio. Next thing you know, you're lying like Pinocchio.
Yo, if you scared of the bulls, stay out the rodeo.
Yo, I got more flows than Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, you better stop rapping. You not ready. It's gonna get hot and heavy, and you already sweaty.
Yo.
Yo, I'm sorry. Was that an answer? Shut up, go home, and pull your man answer. As for you, Mr. Frodo of the Shire, 96 G's ain't enough to retire.
Come on, I have enough to knock your ass off his axes.
You'll have a knapsack full of jack after taxes.
96,000.
Ay, alabanza.
96,000.
No me diga.
96,000. I never win. 96,000.
For real though, imagine how it would feel going real slow down the highway of life with no regrets and no breaking your neck for respect or a paycheck. For real though, I take a break from the wheel and we'll throw the biggest block party, everybody. Yeah. Oh, we can breathe, take it easy.
Yo, mom, it's me. Check my ticket. 1, 2, 3. What would you do with 96 G's? I mean, if it's just between you and me.
Esa pregunta es tricky.
I know.
With 96 G's, I'd start my life with a brand new lease. Atlantic City with a Malibu breeze.
And a brand new weave.
Or maybe just bleach. Y'all are freaks.
Yo, I'm just saying.
Yo, with 96,000, I'd finally fix housing. Give the body your computers and wireless web browsing. Your kids are living without a good education. Change the station, teach them about gentrification. The rent is escalating, the rich are penetrating. We pay our corporations when we should be demonstrating. What about immigration? Politicians be hating. Racism in this nation's gone from latent to blatant. I cash my ticket and picket, invest in protest. Never lose my focus till the city takes notice. And you know this, man, I never sleep because the ghetto has a million promises for me to keep.
You are so cute.
I was just thinking off the top of my head.
get to go, and once we get going, we're never gonna
How fun was that? Let's give it a round of applause one more time. Up next, we have a performance from one of the longest running musicals on Broadway for a total of 35 years.
It's definitely older than I am.
The musical has been performed around the world in over 15 countries, 15 languages, and takes 120 cast and crew to pull off, including about 230 different costumes that are involved.
In 2014, Norm Lewis was the first black actor to play the Phantom. And in 2022, Emily Kuachu was the first black actress to play Christine. We are seeing more and more people of color in traditionally white roles, and I think it's about time!
Here is Ballet 3 performing Masquerade.
Face of rouge, face of beast. Faces, take a turn, take a ride on a merry-go-round in an inhuman race. I am blue. Who is false, who is blue? Curl of lip, swirl of gown. Ace of hearts, face of clown. Faces, drink it in, drink it up. Till you drown in the light, in the sound. But who can name the face? Masquerade. Pretty girls, pretty birds. Masquerade. Take your fill at the spectacle astounding. Masquerade, heavy thousands turning heads. Masquerade, stop and stare at the sea of smiles around you. Masquerade, singing shadows, breathing lights. Masquerade, you can fool any friend you ever knew. Masquerade.
Makes you glad.
Makes you proud, oh, the creme de la creme.
Watching us and watching them in the
6 months
of relief, of delight,
of Elysian peace.
and we can breathe at last.
No more lost.
It's a health.
Here's a toast to a prosperous year. To the new chandelier.
And we
Splendor never fades.
What a change.
What a blessed release. And what a masquerade.
Wow, how beautiful.
Please welcome to the stage Miss Natalie and Miss Nicole, who are our tap extraordinaires and have some incredible things to teach us.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit. All right, so we are here to talk a little bit about tap dancing. You saw the little itty bitties doing some tapping their toes earlier. But tap dancing has extremely rich and important roots. And it started as a form of expression when people weren't able to use their voices. So their voices translated into some stomps and some heel drops and some chugs. And then that eventually became rhythms of different types. And it turned it into more than just those things. And it was a little bit more. And all of that kept evolving and evolving and evolving. But unlike something like ballet, that's more of a codified technique with terms and specific steps that you do, tap dancing was passed along more through watching and hearing and learning those rhythms.
Yes. Okay, so this is the part of the show where we're going to need some audience participation. So we are all together going to learn a step called the shim, sham, shimmy. Can everyone say shim, sham, shimmy? Shim, sham, shimmy. Amazing. Okay, so the shim, sham, shimmy is known as tap dance's national anthem. It is the most well-known tap step of all time. All of the greats down to the itty bitties learned the shim, sham, shimmy. It was first developed by Leonard Reed and Willie Bryant. They came up with it in the basement right before opening night. The curtain opened quickly because they forgot to do a finale. So they came up with this super fast, something easy that everyone could learn, and it has developed. It is done at every tap convention, every dance battle, and every great tap dancer has their own take on the shim, sham, shimmy. So, are you guys ready to learn some tap dance? Okay, everybody
simple. Stand up right where you are. Oh yeah, come on, don't be shy, don't be shy. You can move your feet around. It's honestly probably good to stretch your legs a little bit. Yeah. All right, here's how it's going to start. You're going to stomp your foot in front of you. Stomp, bring it back. And other foot, stomp, bring it back. The third time, the rhythm changes a little bit. Now we're going to stomp. We're going to step 2 times. Step, step. Stomp again. Bring it together. Yeah? So the pattern goes stomp together, stomp together, stomp, step, step, stomp together. The rhythm sounds like this. Boom, got, boom, got, boom, got, boom, got. Sometimes rhythm is easier than saying words, right? So let's try it all together, nice and slow, and then we'll go faster. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Step together, step together, step, 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 step together. Ooh, keep going, I like it. Stomp, step, step, stomp together. Let's try it a little bit faster. This time we're going to use the boots. Here we go. We go. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, got, 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 boom. Oh! We're tap dancing. I love it. Awesome job. Everyone can sit back down. Thanks for dancing with us. So, not only did you get to watch some incredible dancing today, you yourself got to learn a little bit of tap dance history with us at Greenhouse Arts Center. Thanks for tapping with us, you guys.
Thank you so much, Miss Natalie and Miss Nicole. Let's give them a round of applause for that dance. Up next, we have a number from everyone's favorite little redhead.
Annie first appeared on Broadway in 1977 after making its off-Broadway run at the Goodspeed Theater. The production almost didn't exist as the creators pitched it to several different production theaters, and it was rejected every single time. Goodspeed rejected it at first, but when the owner of the theater couldn't get the song out of his head, they reached out, called the creators 2 weeks later, and gave them a spot in their season.
The musical went on to win 7 Tony Awards, including Best Musical.
It was later adapted as a film in 1982 and sold to Columbia Pictures for $9.5 million, which represented the biggest sale in theater history.
Here, dancing to a song we all know and love, please welcome Hip Hop One. It's a hard knock life for us.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Static treating, we get tricked. Static kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Once a day, don't you wanna throw the towel in? It's easier than putting up a fight. No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. Empty belly life, rotten smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you. I guess when you're a monster kid, it's a hard knock life. Make my bathroom shine, but don't touch my medicine cabinet. It's a hard knock life. Just the whiskers I was in. It's a hard knock life. Never wanna see you kid. Static treated, we send it to the strings in. Static kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Get the rules out of It's a hard knock life. Never rules out of No one cares for you. Santa is a waiting when you're a monster kid. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life.
Wow, what talent we have on display tonight!
And we're not done yet. Our final performance is from a musical called Aida.
Aida is an opera written by Italian playwright Giuseppe Verdi in 1871, based in the ancient Egyptian city of Memphis. The show follows a pair of star-crossed lovers, an Egyptian warrior, and an Ethiopian princess at a time of war between the two countries.
The costume, accessories, and set for the premiere were designed and executed by in France by designer Auguste Mariette, who, along with his works for Aida, was trapped in Paris during the Siege of Paris.
Elton John wrote the music himself, with nods to Motown, gospel, and electric pop music.
The musical numbers are fun and flashy, just like Elton.
Please give a warm welcome to our musical theater girls performing My Strongest Suit.
In life, one has to face a huge assortment
of nauseating fads and good advice. There's health and fitness, diet and deportment, and other pointless forms of sacrifice. Conversation, wit, I am a doubter. Manners, charm, they're no way to impress. So forget the inner me, observe the outer. I am what I wear and how I dress. For dress has always been my strongest suit.
Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. My co-host Laura decided to join in the final performance. Let me tell you a little bit about America's well-known show, Grease. Named after the 1950s United States working class youth subculture known as Greasers. The musical is set in 1959 at the fictional Rydell High School in Northwest Chicago. Grease follows 10 working class teenagers as they navigate through the complexities of peer pressure, politics, personal core values, and love. After it closed, it had 2 more revivals on Broadway, was brought to London's West End, and became a successful movie and is performed all over the country at schools and community theater groups. Give it up for the Greenhouse staff and students.
Go together like Rama Lama Lama, ka-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-dong, and then the forever, and shoo-bop, shoo-bada-wada, yippity-boom-de-boom, chang-chang, chang-a-ding.
were so fun, I just had to jump in.
You were great. I should have gone up there.
You should have. Now, we want to take a moment to thank all of our amazing parents, guardians, family members. Yes, give yourself a round of applause. We are so thankful for the supporters of Greenhouse. This show would not have happened without you. Thank you for getting your kids to and from dance class and for supporting arts education. The arts have the power to change lives, and we have seen that in the life of our dancers.
And I want to take a minute to thank all of our staff and volunteers, all of you for the work that you do behind the scenes to make the studio run. Please welcome to the stage our founder, executive director, my fiance, the future Miss Bantica, to the stage for our final awards and closing remarks.
What's my new last name gonna be?
It's Seguayo, sir.
All right, can we give it up for our host, Laura and Gallo? Thank you so much for hosting us at the Tonys. Now, it would not be a proper awards show if we don't give out some awards, right? All right, so we're gonna start us off. I'm gonna pull out a list. There's a lot of awards. There's a lot of friends on stage right now that don't even know that they're getting an award. So keep those ears open because we have some very special announcements. So, the very first awards we're going to give, we actually, last spring show was the first time we ever decided to do something like this. And we wanted to honor 3 different Greenhouse students from the ages of 3 to 5 for an award, the ages of 6 to 8 for an award, and 9 and up for an award. Now these awards we designed specifically to honor and celebrate students who have overcome some challenges, students that have far surpassed who they thought that they could be and become even more. Because a huge part of what we do at Greenhouse, some of you guys know this, and a lot of you guys are brand new to Greenhouse for the first time, but what you see right now is not just a dance recital. That is not our goal. We're not trying to be the next new hottest dance studio in Harlem, although I think we're doing that. We are doing our very due diligence to integrate social and emotional health and academics and artistic growth and community and belonging and cultural awareness into all of our classes from the ages of 3 all the way through our high school internship. We have developed curriculum called The Complete Creative, and we are dedicated to raising up the next generation of creative leaders to pursue whatever their dream might be, whether that's in the arts or not. But we want to create a safe place for everybody to be welcome, and we want them to change the world, because they can. So we want to honor that. We want to honor students who have gone above and beyond just their responsibility of coming to class and performing. So, the first award for our 3 to 5-year-olds, I'm going to ask Miss Nicole to actually present this award because she is our director of 3 to 5-year-old classes. So come up, Miss Nicole.
Okay, I didn't know I was announcing this. This is exciting. All right, for our 3 to 5-year-olds, we would like to present the first award to my friend Josie. Josie, can you come on up? I've had the privilege of teaching Josie, and she has overcome a lot to get up here and perform and do her absolute best. We're so proud of you, Josie.
I'm going to ask Mr. Tuna and Miss Natalie to come out for our 6 to 8-year-old award. This is, the first award is the Dream Award. This is the Create Award. Our motto at Greenhouse is Dream, Create, Thrive. So this is the Create Award.
Okay, so
So I have the privilege of teaching this dancer for 2 classes, and she is one of my most hardworking individuals. She comes up to me at the end of every class, says, "What do I need to work on?" And then I give her some corrections. Okay, it'll be fixed next week. She comes in next week. She's like, "I worked on it. Here it is." It's amazing. It's amazing. She's a dream student, and she takes 3 classes and works incredibly hard. So.
Literally says the same thing in my class. She's also in my class. Does the exact same thing. Mrs. Juna, is there anything I need to work on? Yeah, just work on this. Cool. Next week, done. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the Creative Award to Miss Eva.
Next, I'd like to invite Miss Diana for our Line and Love Award.
Alrighty, I'm going to try my best not to get emotional because this student has been with us for quite some time. And truly, when I first became a teacher here, this student has been with me. So this is pretty special award. This student is with me every Thursday. Comes to class about 5 minutes before, which I'm like, okay, you're on time. It's not 10, but you're on time. And she has become such an incredible young lady. She truly encourages her classmates, which I love. She applies the notes, just like we heard already. But best of all, she kind of knows what I'm going to say sometimes without even saying it, which is quite a special bond. And when I tell y'all, artistically, I've seen this student grow. She makes her own decisions. She's improvising across the floor all beautifully. And I'm like, oh, why'd you do that move? I want to put that in the dance. And I'm truly learning from the kids myself. So, I please have Kayla.
Being here, and I love everybody here. Thank you.
Okay, our next, give it a round of applause for our Dream Create Thrive Award. Okay, the next round of awards are our Growth Journal Awards. So one of the ways we like to really empower our students to take it to the next level is through something we created called Growth Journals. There's all different activities. There's a Change the World game that gives them points for cleaning their room and washing the dishes and drinking water instead of soda, to creating an entire musical. So we created the Growth Journal around our theme, and so many of these students created their own musical, which is incredible. So we have a first, second, and third place winners. So the first, we're going to announce third, second, first. So our third place winner is, give me a drum roll, Eliza Starr. Congratulations. I loved your journal. You were so creative with your musical. She created a musical about cleaning up trash on the beach. It was awesome. So congratulations. Good job. Our next place winner, who is an all-star in all areas, in all her classes, and in her growth journal, it is Nia Nixon. Great job. Great job. Congratulations. And, I forgot a drum roll. Give me a drum roll, please. For number one, the first place winner who went above and beyond and even submitted a self-tape video of her musical, Aria! Miss Maddie, my right-hand woman of all time, for the next award.
Okay, all right. I am so excited to announce a new award this year. This is called the Seed Planter Award. And this award, every year, will go to a student who has come to Greenhouse and just burst open like a seed. This individual came into Greenhouse and it was like, what were we ever doing without her? The minute that she walked in the door, she has come back every week. She is a leader in her class. She is a hard worker. She goes above and beyond. And she also plants seeds in us. So we have experienced so much fresh joy and new life in Greenhouse because of this student. So I would like to give the Seed Planter Award to Charity. Okay, and now we wanted to do a moment of recognition, a special moment for two individuals who have also really gone above and beyond. This year, we started a junior assist program. So we had our older girls, our company girls, come and assist the younger classes. And they came on Saturdays, some weekdays, and these two individuals went above and beyond. They were so consistent. They were there every week, whether it was early on a Friday morning or Saturday or late on a Wednesday night. They were there. They were leaders in their classes, but they also displayed an extraordinary level of leadership and character beyond just their assistant duties. So I would like to present the Teacher Assist Recognition Awards to Evangeline and McCaden.
This next award, we just created this year. It is called the Tree of Life. Everybody say Tree of Life. Because these students have been with us for a lifetime. Okay? I mean, a lifetime. I mean, they're going to know who they are. I mean, Salvation Army, pre-COVID, setting up every Saturday morning, doing 3 classes. Way before we had the type of studio that we have now. That was not our situation. We started in the basement of a church. We moved to the Salvation Army, and COVID shut everything down. And we were like, well, we're going to keep going. We were one of the first activities to open up. We opened up before schools opened up. Those of you who are around, you remember. And every parent that came in said, thank you for creating a safe place that we can bring my child to have human contact. So we did our due diligence to continue our work. COVID was not going to stop us. We know many other studios across the country that just had to shut down, and we did not. We grew. And so we couldn't have done that if it wasn't for the committed families, parents. You guys, I know your child's going to get the award, but you really get the award, okay? Put it on display in your house. Thank you for going the extra mile with us. Thank you for bringing your kids and helping. We're a big family. We all parent. We all take care. We all feel needs that everybody has, because everybody has needs. And so these people just deserve the most massive round of applause. I'm going to go through all of them. There's quite a few of them. And parents, if your child's up here, I want you to stand so everybody around you can see that you deserve the biggest award of all time. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for donating and just going so far into making all of these dreams come true. This is the biggest recital to date that we've ever had. We have 400 people in here. That's amazing. We have 97 kids on stage. That's amazing. All right? We opened in 2015, and we're never going to stop. So, Tree of Life Awards, here we go. First one, Elise Vargas. Please, come. Stay and stand. Stay and stand. Philip and Mariah. Tamian Taylor. was in Salvation Army, Sage was actually in the belly. Okay? So she actually hadn't taken a class until now, but she was a little baby and would rock up every Saturday. She was in the belly, and now she's here. Liana Trimble. Arabella Hernandez. London Zimmerman. And can I get all of our teachers who were here for the Glory Days up here too? Because these teachers have gone way underpaid and volunteered their life away to make this happen. So give a big round of applause to all of our teachers who have gone so far. Maybe stand behind them. Friends who got an award, can you step a little step forward? We're going to take a photo. And a lot of these very big kids were just the little itty ballet. Oh my gosh, I forgot some. So they already won 2 awards. But Michaela and Eva, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, you got the big awards, but no, you were here too. Oh snap. They were also here. Okay, ballet tap combo in Miss Nicole's class, and now she's a star. All right, here we go. Miss Steph, what do we need to do? Because then we're going to do a group picture, and then we're done. Are we? Oh, John's taking the photo. Everybody look at John. He's right there. Say hi, John.
Hi, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2,